Hello, hello, hello to all of my Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a special 7/16 reading. Today is July 16th. The significance of the number 7 is that it's the number of perfection and completeness. But did you know that 16, the root number of 16 is 7? 1 plus 6 is 7. Right? And so, what do we know about 16? 16 is a powerful number of spiritual transformation. That's why I wanted to jump on here and offer a special reading for today, because it is 7/16, spiritual transformation. Very, very powerful, symbolizing the intuitive lightning strike of awakening. A lot of people are experiencing an awakening right now. A lot of spiritual awakenings happening right now as a result of having to quarantine and social distance and things like that. So a lot of people are reading more spiritual books. They're connecting with their spiritual anchor. Doesn't necessarily mean religion, but this is spirituality. So a lot of people are reading a lot of books. A lot of people are praying, meditating, fasting, detoxing, drinking more water, exercising, buying crystals. And speaking of crystals, as a thank you to all of you, I am giving away a crystal. So the first person who sends me an email with their address, I will send out a crystal and attach a tracking number, so that in case you email me and say, hey, I haven't received my crystal, then I have a tracking number for you, okay? But that's what I have for you as a thank you. And as you all know, crystals are not inexpensive, but I'm giving these away for free as a thank you to you all for supporting my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. So the first Pisces that sends me an email, my email address is in the about section of my page. You will receive a free crystal, and I'm going to pick them at random, so I don't know what I'll be sending you. You'll be receiving a crystal or stone, but these have been supercharged in the last full buck moon. So they're already supercharged. And so when you get your crystal, you breathe your own intentions on them if you want to purify them yourself. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for you, Pisces. Let's get into your reading. So, Most High God in the universe, what do we have for our Pisces as it relates to their creativity and their emotions, as it also relates to their power and intellect, as it relates to their money and wealth, and also as it relates to their spirituality and their them taking action. All right, let's go, Pisces. Let's go. Okay, so do we have any major arcana? Yeah, we have some major arcanas here. Okay, here we go. We have the Tower card and the Justice card. So first off, is letting me know that everything is working in your favor. Okay, Pisces, so you don't even have to worry about that. If you have any kind of any cases or anything coming up, it's going to work in your favor. Also, we have this Tower card, which lets me know that you had to make some serious decisions, some very abrupt decisions. And as a result of that abrupt decision, you have decided to take more interest in yourself. You have decided to allow people to walk out of your life and not even look back to even get them, even go running back after them. And you are more guarded. You are more guarded than you've ever been before. You're really, really protecting your space. You're really protecting your power, right? And so somebody in your past, it looks like, they could have had, and I'm not talking about necessarily just a sun sign, but somebody could have had Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in their chart in your past. Again, you can have somebody with the exact same birthday, but if a person is vibrating at a different frequency, they don't seem to be the same type of person. Like, circumstances could cause a person to vibrate at a different frequency. But this is somebody who really loved and cared about you. So this is somebody could have, like I said, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, even as their midheaven in their chart, but they were a part of your past that represented some pain for you. So what I mean by that is that the reason why I say they probably don't have it in their as their sun sign is because it looks like somebody with an Aquarius caused you to now focus on yourself. Somebody in the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is the air sign. The swords represent the air element. So somebody in that range, because this is a very, very heavy air sign in this, somebody is no longer in your life. They cut themselves from your life, but they also caused you to start focusing on you. like really, really focusing on you and being more guarded, which is a great thing. So everything happens for a reason, okay, Pisces? But yeah, this person is a part of your past. Again, they could have they have water in their chart, so they have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it could be as part of their moon, rising Venus, or even their midheaven. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that thing came crashing down. But this new person that's was reborn in you, this rebirth that happened for you, at first it felt traumatic. Like, oh my gosh, I really love this person, and I really cared about this person very deeply, and they really hurt me. But they only served to cut themselves off. This is what I have for you, Pisces. So this is what I want you to understand. They only cut themselves off. We had another major arcana here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Hermit card. This lets me know that you've decided, you know what, I need some time for myself. I need to really step back and think about a lot of things because I had a major transformation to happen in my life. This Tower card just means that some things came down, and they came down abruptly. And so you really needed to focus on, let me see, I have some, okay, all right, this is good. All right, so you had to, you really had to focus on, yeah, this is a lot of air energy, somebody who represented God, this is a lot of air. The majority of the cards are air energy. Yeah, that lets me know that somebody caused you a great deal of anxiety and stress. And this actually was a person, who you saw them as representing, they represented themselves. They represented having a lot of power and a lot of intellect, right? And they are very powerful and very intellectual. This is the air signs. However, they also cause you a lot of stress and anxiety, right? A lot of stress and anxiety. And so that's why you're so guarded now. And that's why the focus is on you. That's what the self-interest is. That's your spiritual awakening. That's your spiritual come through, right? And so so they actually caused you a lot of burden and stress. They caused you a lot of burden and stress. This card right here, this Ten of Wands represents duties and responsibilities and obligations, right? They caused you a lot of stress. This person in your past caused you a lot of stress, but them causing you that stress, actually, when I said this came tumbling down, it actually, because you put a lot of hope in this relationship, right? But it tumbling down actually caused you to become more grounded, more thirsty for knowledge. This is where your money is, more thirsty for knowledge. And so you're coming out like this is attached to your money. This is your growth piece, right? But this person is very, very ambitious, right? I wouldn't be surprised if this person has this is a fire sign. Somebody has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart. Also, not just the air sign, but they also have fire in their chart as well. This person is very, very ambitious, and you really saw yourself with this person. It didn't work out, and it came tumbling down. But I just need you to know that the scales are balanced in your favor. Let's pull an oracle card. This, by the way, this crystal right here, this clear quartz, is for clarity. All right. Commonly purchased with this love quartz, this rose quartz, or this love crystal for loving yourself deeper and harder, right? Okay, if I didn't mention it, I will be giving one away for the first person in the Pisces, and this is for all of my astrological signs. The first person to email me, your address. It doesn't have to be your name. You can just put Pisces and then put your address there for security reasons, for safety reasons. I completely, totally get it and understand. Or you don't have to have one. If you don't want it. Surrender to the divine. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of your belief system had to come crashing down about this person, because this person presented themselves as being very ambitious and very, very spiritual and all these things, right? And that's okay. They are very ambitious and very, very spiritual, and they are on fire. However, they weren't for you. Okay, you're on a whole different path. And so you had to abandon that idea of thinking that this was going to work for you. And things are actually working in your favor. But you having to get by yourself and say, listen, hold on, I need to stop everything. Everything came crashing down. I need to think about this. I need to really have a moment of introspection, a couple of moments of introspection, because and make this all about me. This is what this right here, this is the self-interest. But the majority of the cards here are, like I said, are attached to the sword energy, which is attached to the air element, which is attached to the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So somebody has that in their chart. Probably their sun sign is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but their another part in their chart, moon, rising, Venus, is probably an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Because again, they came off as very, very spiritual, and they are very spiritual, very powerful, very intellectual, very spiritual, a person that's taking action, just getting it done. But that person wasn't for you. So they had to fade to black. They had to just fade to black, let them go, don't even think about them anymore, and move on. But that right there caused you to like take self-interest and start learning more stuff. Start your thirst and hunger for knowledge grew even more and more and more. And yeah, that is what I have for you, Pisces. Like, again, surrender to the divine. Full moon. You know, if you want one of these crystals or one of these stones, like I said, I supercharge them in the last full buck moon. Just send me an email. And I saw that some people were leaving me messages on the under the comment section, but I need you to send me an email, because that's the only way I'm going to know, you know, what your address and like where to send it to. Okay, you don't have to use your name. You can just put your astrological sign and then your address, and that way I'll just, you know, track it and then just kind of sort of move from there. Okay, all right. But that is what I have for you. I need you to surrender to the divine. You know, wonderful things are happening to you as a result of this breakup, right? Like I said, the scales are balanced in your favor, and you've had some time to think about it, and it's not going to stop your money at all. But like I said, this person presented themselves as being very spiritual and ambitious, and like I said, they probably have an air sign. They're probably an air sign as their sun sign. I'm sorry, they have air element in as their sun sign, and they probably have a they're in the fire element somewhere else in their chart, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a great day. Again, today is 7/16. The root number of 16 is 1 plus 6 is what? 7. So that's the root number. Has very, very powerful properties. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.